What's up, people? I'm going to show you how to use Gmail in a way you probably never expected. But I'm going to basically create an environment that you can route all incoming messages to your entire team and retain a record of every incoming message into that original Gmail account. So what we're basically doing is creating Gmail into an email router and sending all email that you receive to your company or to your group out to the relevant people that need to receive those messages. So what you do first is create a lot of forwarders. So in this case, where did I create forwarders? Here, I created these forwarders here, and they're all going into my Gmail account. And I've modified the sales one a little bit and the support one a little bit, as you can see with the plus modifier. And in the onboard address, I did not use the modifier. You don't need to use the modifier for this situation, but I like making different distinctions, as many distinctions as possible, depending on how I want to route it later or filter it later. So let's go into a test account so we can start sending these messages. So basically all I did not create full email accounts. I just created forwarders so far. So let's go into a test account and start sending some messages in. And in this case, I'm going to send to support@kickskin.com. I'll send another one out to sales. And as we send both of those out, I'll send the last one, what's it called, onboard. Okay, so now let's go to the Gmail account and we should have some messages here. Okay, we only have the one, so let's wait till we get to all three. Okay, so when we get all three messages, what we're going to see is that we have obviously one to support, one to sales, and one to onboard. We want to go to the filter. What you need to do first, let's see, where's the forwarders? You want to change the forwarding. We added this forward. I'm going to add this other forward. Let me add another forwarder just as this, so this example can be complete. So I'm going to create a new filter. The message is not from, but it is who the message was to. So in this case, we sent a message to support@kickskin.com. And any message that goes or comes into kickskin.com, we want it to archive it. In some cases, you might want to archive and have it skip the inbox. You want to definitely apply a label. And since I just wanted to create a test label called support, I'll do that. And let's add a forwarding address because we want to forward all messages that go to support@kickskin.com to go out to our team, which might be a group of people, which would create another forwarder, or it can just go to one person. In this case, it's just going to go to one person. So let's add a forwarding address. What we need to do is grab the code, the confirmation code from the account to verify that we're supposed to be forwarding or allowing this to forward. Post that or paste that in. Verify, and now you have this address to forward to. Okay, so let's go back to the filters. Let's create a new filter. All right, so everything that goes to sales, let's call it sales this time, is going to skip the inbox. It's going to get applied with a certain filter. I'm going to call it support, and it also forwards out to per posts, the email address perpost@upingness.com. We're going to apply that to matching conversations. Now, the forwarding part is not retroactive. So if you want the email to skip the inbox and apply a label, it'll do that with all the previous messages, but will not forward messages that have been previously received. So this will only apply internally. It will not forward anything. So in this case, I don't want to apply anything to previous messages. I'll just create the filter. So that was sales. So let's go back to the inbox. Let's create a sales email, another sales email. And when we send that out, let's see what happens to so it should be going directly to support, and it does. So it hits the support. It's also going to go to the forwarded address. So it's going to go back to this email address because I haven't set up more than one test, and see, there it goes. So basically what it's doing is you're basically going to set up all the forwarders you need, create filters for those forwarders, and then create forwarding addresses for the filters so they can be distributed to your team.